This is it. This is the 12th night of Christmas, the 12th beer of Christmas, and your last required night on camera for a while.
Hallelujah.
We'll see how this goes.
Welcome to the final day of the 12 Beers of Christmas, and this is our salute to Darth Vader.
Tonight, we are both drinking Obsidian Stout from Deschutes Brewery in Bend, Oregon. It's an American stout coming in at 6.2% ABV. And I dressed for the occasion. I don't know what happened to you.
I wore black yesterday.
That is true. You dressed in all black for Ahsoka.
I did.
We picked the Obsidian Stout based on the name. Darth Vader, the man in black, not Johnny Cash, the other man in black. To be fair, Johnny Cash came along first.
He did.
But Darth Vader was all in black.
All in black.
All in black. And so Obsidian Stout seemed like a fitting beer as a tribute to Darth Vader. So, Lisa, what's your favorite memory of Darth Vader?
My favorite memory is really not of the show for Darth Vader. I know, it's a little crazy.
It's you in the intro video.
That's it. That's exactly what it is. No,
okay.
It's not it either. My favorite memory is when we were kids, when Star Wars originally came out. Mm-hmm. My cousin Michael had my grandmother make him a black cape, and he would run around and chase us as Darth Vader.
Nice.
So we heard a lot as kids, but it was a lot of fun. So that is actually my favorite memory of Darth Vader.
That's cool.
Like Anakin pre-Darth Vader better.
Sure.
You know, of course. He's a bad guy. Do you have a favorite memory?
Let me think. There's just so many Darth Vader. I think I've said this before. The whole series is about Darth Vader. The whole thing is about Anakin / Darth Vader and his legacy. So, his first appearance in A New Hope, wherein they've tracked down Princess Leia's ship, to him, choking the guy with the Force, in the Cloud City with Lando and going back on the deal with Lando, and he's just this bad guy the whole time. And then, of course, him having that moment when he turns it around at the end and, spoiler alert, attempts to kill Darth Sidious / the Emperor. Attempts, but we see later that doesn't work out quite so well. But stops him in his reign at that time and comes back around and gets that forgiveness from his son. There are just so many great Darth Vader stories. It's hard to pick a single favorite for me.
Okay.
I think growing up we thought the show was about Luke.
Right.
And Luke and Leia and Han, and really it's all Darth Vader.
You gotta have a bad guy to rally around.
Right?
Yeah.
You've been sniffing the beer. What do you smell? What do you have in it?
It smells sweet. Kind of caramel and chocolate. I smell all of that. It tastes pretty good. It's not my favorite of Deschutes beers, obviously.
Sure. Yeah. I think it's well established that Black Butte Porter is the family favorite. I mean, it might be the family favorite of all beers. I mean, I love. There's a lot of beers I love, but the one I go back to over and over again is Black Butte Porter.
Yes.
But
delicious.
I do love the Obsidian Stout.
It is good.
You're right. There's a little bit of sweetness in the caramelized grains in there. There's espresso too, not just coffee, but I think it's a richer coffee flavored. So I'm going to call that espresso in there. And of course, it comes through in the flavor. It has a hint of that char that we've talked about in some previous videos. Not nearly as much as some of the other ones do.
But not the licorice that goes with that.
But not the licorice that goes with that. Just dark roasted coffee, dark roasted grains, little bit of sweet on it. Well, this is really good beer.
It is very good.
Yeah.
What's next for Darth?
What's next? I think we're done with Darth Vader.
But the whole thing's about him. How can we be done?
The 9 movies are about him. There's other stories in the Star Wars universe.
Understanding, okay.
we might get a cameo or two of Darth Vader, but I think the direction things seem to be heading is off the main storyline. And, like I said a minute ago, the whole thing's about Darth Vader, to me. So, he is the central character of the central plot line of this galactic conflict. I think the stories we're going to be seeing now are those that are out at the fringes. And so, I don't think we're going to see Darth Vader. It's possible we'd see a cameo.
Okay.
Like in the sequel trilogy, episodes 7, 8, 9, we didn't see Darth Vader so much as we saw Darth Vader's helmet and heard a little of the breathing when Kylo Ren is, thinking about him. But I don't think we get to see much more of Darth Vader.
Okay.
I think the main 9 movies were his storyline, and anything else that we did come across would be a cameo. I could be wrong.
Okay. I guess we'll find out.
It'd be cool to see him maybe in the background of a shot. Somebody sneaking around. One of the episodes, maybe somebody else has infiltrated the Death Star, and you see Darth Vader walking behind, and it's just out of the main line. They're doing something different.
Oh.
I don't know. What do you think's next? Or do you have a thought?
I hadn't really put any thought into that. In the end, you said he becomes kind of a good guy, or sort of, not really, but...
He has his redemption moment.
Moment?
Maybe not a good guy, but he has his redemption moment.
So, but does he die?
Yeah, he dies.
He
at
dies?
The end, yeah.
Okay.
At the end of episode 6.
Okay.
Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
He
But
saves
there's
Luke from the
9.
Emperor.
Oh, and that's on Kylo
Yeah.
Ren. Okay.
And that's all Kylo Ren trying to be his grandfather.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't suppose that, the Sith come back as Sith ghosts, do they?
Sith ghost? That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe that's in one of the books or the comics somewhere. I don't know anything about a Sith ghost.
I'm making it up. I have no idea.
So after he dies, though, he actually does show up as a Force ghost back as Anakin.
Okay.
So he comes back as Anakin for the Force ghost.
Okay.
With, I believe, Obi-Wan and Yoda.
Okay. But since he's had his redemption, you would think, maybe.
Yeah, so probably not a Sith ghost.
He may not have been good all the way. He may have been just good long enough to save that particular group of people.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Sith ghost, though. That's interesting.
I don't know.
I think you need to email Dave Filoni or George Lucas or somebody and we need a Sith ghost series. It would be like Space Ghost, but different.
Okay. All right, so that brings us to the end of the 12 Beers of Christmas.
You can give a little hallelujah.
So excited.
So excited.
You guys need to come up with ideas for things Tracy can do next year.
With
for
you?
the 12 Beers of Christmas. I did not guarantee that I would be in
them.
no.
I guarantee. Are you guaranteeing that you won't be in them?
No.
No. Okay, all right. So that...
I haven't ruled it out, but I haven't committed either.
That door's open.
We'll see. Cracked.
We'll see. What about the 12 Tempranillos of Christmas?
That's a lot of Tempranillos.
That's a lot of Tempranillos.
I'm talking roughly 14% alcohol.
Yeah.
Ew, that's a lot of
You have to
Tempranillo.
start shooting that in October.
And if you're doing 12, that's like a bottle a night. That's a lot of beer. I mean, wine. That's a lot of wine.
That's a lot of wine. We have to shoot it in October.
Yeah.
October and November.
Yeah, I know there are people out there who gladly can finish a bottle all by themselves in one night. I am not one of those people. Nope.
One
Not
glass,
healthy.
Sleepy.
Yes.
2 glasses, real sleepy.
Yep.
2.5 to 3 glasses.
No, not
out.
worth it. Not worth it.
I'll sit on the couch, leave me alone.
Yep, pretty much.
All right, well, maybe my beauty pop will be back with us next year. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, leave us a comment below. Tell us which beer you picked for Darth Vader, or tell us about your favorite Darth Vader moment. And we will see you back in, like, or I will see you back at least in like 11 months.
11 and a half? Yeah, well.
Because we should do something around Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
11 months.
So about
yeah.
11 months. Maybe
Okay.
Lisa will be with us. We'll see.
We'll see.